Hey everyone, Scott here, and we just have a couple dictionaries we're going to look at real quick. I was looking for dictionaries at thrift stores a while back and picked a few up. Some I'm keeping, some I'm not. We have here a 1975 Merriam-Webster's New Collegiate Dictionary, and we have the same from the series from 1928, the third edition. So this is almost 100 years old. Kind of neat to see how things have changed, how definitions have changed. We look, say, at the word computer in the 1975, and we're not too far off from a definition we might have today, but not quite there. There it is. Computer, one that computes, or an automatic electronic machine for performing calculations, which is pretty much, you could say that today, but I think the modern definitions tend to provide a bit more detail than that, based on how we view computers now as something that we all have in our homes. But in 1928, you had really just the definition of a person, which we just saw in that one. We see computer, one who computes. We also have computist, one skilled or employed in computing, formerly an accountant, which is kind of funny because I've never heard anyone called a computist in my life, but I know several accountants. Obviously, that one didn't quite stick around. This one is the most interesting of the two. This is pretty plain. It looks a lot like your modern Webster dictionaries, but this, we have the black cover. Look at that liner. That is lovely. And there was a cool inscription here, which I'll show since it's so old. And we see that this was given to Evelyn in 1928 on Christmas Day from Cornice. I don't know if too many people give out dictionaries for a Christmas gift today, but apparently they did. Now this is really neat, and I've never seen this before. It's thumb indexed. However, the thumb indexes face in two different directions. So starting at about the middle here, so when you have it open to the center, you see all of the thumb indexes like that. I don't know if that's because they expected you to just kind of leave it open to the last word you were on and then would flip around, but I've never seen thumb indexes facing opposite directions like that. I have some illustrations here. Soldier. A couple other definitions that I just found amusing I'll share real quick. This one I'm not going to keep. This one I enjoyed looking at it. It's kind of interesting, but it wasn't quite as interesting as this one. But I got a laugh out of this. They have a definition for, bringing the note up on my computer, for teeny bopper. A teenage girl, a young teenager who rejects middle-class mores, dresses in mod styles, is addicted to rock and roll music, oh my, and is interested in the use of drugs as LSD and marijuana. That is quite the definition. I was surprised at how detailed that is. I thought it seemed a little, maybe not so academic. It's talking about one who rejects middle-class mores. I feel like this definition is representing middle-class anxieties, at least of the time. But if you look that up now in a more modern Merriam-Webster dictionary or on their website, it just says, a young teenager who is enthusiastically devoted to popular music and to current fads. I don't think we consider rock and roll addiction to be a thing anymore. Anyways, entertaining. This one I'm definitely keeping just because it's older. It's actually proven to be a useful resource at times. It does contain some words that I don't find in the newer collegiate dictionaries. And yeah, I know you can look everything up online, but I like to look at a print dictionary sometimes. And I really enjoyed seeing this. It has the word Ebenezer, which is over here somewhere. I'm always looking through the camera, which makes things interesting. There we go. Hebrew, stone of help. A memorial stone, 1 Samuel 7:12. Also any commemoration of divine assistance. So that is a biblical word, but one that at the time was felt to be important or common enough to be included in this English dictionary. And as they noted, it does come to us from the Bible. 1 Samuel chapter 7, verse 12. So Samuel is commemorating a divine victory. He took a stone, set it between Mizpah and Shen, and called the name of it Ebenezer, saying, "Hitherto hath the Lord helped us." So the 1975 and my more modern collegiate dictionary, which is from, I want to say 2011 or something, they do not have Ebenezer. Now, you still find it if you search Merriam-Webster's website, but it's not in the print dictionaries. This doesn't contain as many biblical examples as the volumes before it that Noah Webster had worked on. You can get a reproduction of the, I think it's the second edition. I forget who publishes it, but like Christian Book and Amazon have it. It's a green cover. It's huge. It has a lot of biblical examples, and I know it's been popular with some. It's very interesting. I looked at one once at half price, but it was large and expensive, and I didn't really feel the need to own it that badly. I just thought as I was saying that to look at effulgence, effulgent quality or state, effulgent, diffusing, a flood of light, shining, splendid, radiant. So in the, I believe it's the second edition of the Webster Dictionary, that actually contains a biblical example of the use of that word. You lose a lot of those coming into the third edition. This is where it becomes a more secular work. But yeah, you find any of these old dictionaries, I think they're fascinating to look at. And like I say, this one I actually find very useful. It is one that I will keep around and refer to at times. So, well, I hope you enjoyed seeing these old dictionaries. Thank you for watching. If you have anything you'd like to share, please do so in the comments below. God bless, have a great day, and we'll see you for the next one, friends.